Korea Tokwan.
Leo.
Okay. Over to you.
What you mean?
Before we begin today's journey, I'd like to share a brief note with our long-term viewers. Some of you might recognize the footage in this video from an earlier upload. Looking back, that original edit was clouded by personal misinterpretations and exaggerated impressions. Today, I have completely re-edited this journey, stripping away those subjective illusions to offer a refined, socio-cultural perspective on rural Thai life. Thank you for your understanding as we continue to shape human Asia into a space for genuine human stories. When travelers picture Thailand, they often think of Bangkok's neon lights, the heritage sites of Chiang Mai, or the packed beach resorts of Phuket. But if you venture deep into the northeastern provinces, into places like Chaiyaphum, the pace of human existence shifts dramatically. The noise melts away, replacing tourist spectacles with the quiet, authentic rhythms of provincial life. After dark, small town streets grow quiet surprisingly fast. As the tropical humidity settles, finding an open establishment feels less like choosing a venue and more like finding a warm refuge. Tonight, I found myself at a local restaurant called Tuagom. As I approached it, a female staff member opened the door with a polite welcome.
Dear.
I chose an outdoor table to take in the night air. Above all, the singing was so loud that I felt uncomfortable. As she approached to hand me the menu, her face wore a subtle, polite smile.
Chang. Any email? So.
Yet her eyes held an undeniable sense of hesitation.
Chang. Nungguat. Chang.
In a remote corner of Thailand, where foreign faces are an extremely rare occurrence, the sudden arrival of an unfamiliar male traveler naturally induces a moment of cautious curiosity.
Samtum close. Samtum. Kimo. Hatum. Oh, okay.
Just across from my table, another younger waitress was busy attending to a group of local male customers. They were passing around cold bottles of beer, unwinding after what was clearly a long, physically demanding workday under the sun. Yeah, this was a classic, unvarnished portrait of rural Thai life. Working-class neighbors gathering at dusk over food and drink, using shared laughter to wash away the accumulated exhaustion of the day. A few minutes later, the staff member returned, filling a small service cart, carrying my beer and a bucket filled with ice. She paused and asked how many ice cubes I prepared in my glass. Western or East Asian visitors, pouring beer over solid ice is an unimaginable habit that seems to dilute the drink. However, in the suffocating heat of Southeast Asia, It is a practical and essential local custom designed to keep beverages freezing cold. She carefully dropped 2 large ice cubes into my glass and let out a soft, shy laugh. Yet, even with that brief moment of shared humor, an invisible barrier of unfamiliarity lingered between us.
ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับ
Between a foreign traveler passing through and a local worker rooted in her hometown, there exists a natural boundary, one that can only be softened by time, patience, and a non-threatening presence. While sitting alone, soaking in the ambient night sounds, a young boy quietly walked up to my table holding a basket of yogurt.
ไม่เป็นไรขอบคุณครับ
This is another deeply common sight across the open-air eateries of provincial Thailand. Young children often roam from table to table late at night, selling small snacks to contribute to their family's household income. Every time I encounter these young visitors, it triggers an instinctual impulse to buy their goods. A small attempt to support their dignity and hard work.
น้องครับบายบาย
Shortly after the boy departed, the younger waitress stepped over to top up my beer glass.
절대 이제 살아가는 컵
Interestingly, even though my glass was still half full, she attentively poured more from the bottle. In Thai dining culture, keeping a guest glass constantly filled is not an attempt to rush them, but a signature mark of attentive hospitality. Then I passed her a modest tip to express my gratitude for constant attention. This is my simple gesture of respect extended to workers regardless of age or gender. As the clock ticked further into the night, the gentle hum of acoustic live music began to resonate from the stage inside the restaurant. Honestly, the performer wasn't a world-class vocalist, but his presence highlighted a fascinating economic aspect of regional Thailand. Even modest, low-profile restaurants in distant provinces regularly hire live musicians to perform every single night. This is made possible by local wage structures that allow accessible
왜냐면 대부분 나를 30대 초반으로 바라
live cultural entertainment to remain an everyday staple for the working class. A short while later, the younger waitress approached once more, polite asking if I would like to order a second bottle of beer.
오케이
Having received the tip earlier, her demeanor had grown noticeably warmer.
투프리 다이마이 컵 다이? Here? 커튼컵
Her smile far more comfortable and relaxed. When she brought the cold bottle to the table, she asked where I was visiting from.
ขึ้นชื่ออะไรครับ
พี่มาจากไหนคะมาจากประเทศอะไร
มาจากประเทศเกาหลี
Korea
Upon hearing that I had traveled from South Korea,
ชื่อปลาย
프라이 인디티 다이
a genuine bright smile lit up her face. And during our brief conversation, I finally learned her name was Ply. Through those few exchanged words and smiles, the initial layer of ice that separated us began to thaw completely. Though I never did manage to learn the name of the first staff member who had opened the door for me.
힘내요
The overall atmosphere around the table has subtly transformed from awkward caution into quiet warmth. After finishing the second bottle, I stood up and walked toward the front counter to settle my beer. But before that, I had to go to the bathroom first. The total came out to 285 baht, roughly $8. Whether my future travels ever bring me back to Chaiyaphum or not, this simple first night at Tuagom offered a deeply meaningful glimpse into how provincial working-class Thais spend their precious hours of rest after a long day of labor. It is precisely in these quiet, unscripted moments that the true magic of travel reveals itself. As I stepped out into the night air, I genuinely believed this would be my one and only visit during my 4-day stay in Chaiyaphum. However, as I explored the neighborhood around my accommodation the very next day, I quickly realized the simple reality among all the limited options nearby. Tuagom was, without a doubt, the most welcoming and comfortable spot for a lone traveler. And so, on the very next night, I found myself walking back through those doors once again, this time to supply and to step deeper into their world. With each passing night, the initial caution evaporated, and the steps began to open their hearts in ways I never anticipated. How an awkward first encounters evolved into a genuine, warm bond over the following days. That story will continue in part 2.
Okay. Over to you.